I created a fake soccer club from start to finish and entered them into a professional league. And to show you how I did it, let me give you some context. I'm Fabrizio, and I've loved football my entire life. The one with the round ball. But living in Iowa, USA is kinda difficult being a fan. America's professional league, the MLS, has teams all over the country, but not here. So I had to change that. Project MLS was underway. All I had to do now was design a logo and a jersey, recruit world-class players, and contact the league, right? False. I have a lot to learn on how to make a successful sport organization in Iowa. So I decided to go to every successful local team in my city. And it was perfect because there was 3 in the span of the next week. And even though this was my first game supporting each of those 3 teams, I came with the goal to find their biggest strengths, steal those elements from each of the 3 sports, and combine them for my club. For the first game, I arrived at Kinnick Stadium, the home of the Iowa Hawkeyes, a D1 American football team. I found out that the stadium has a capacity of 69,000 people, which blew my mind because that's bigger than 95% of Premier League stadiums. The local college team having a bigger stadium than Anfield, Emirates, Etihad, I just couldn't wrap it around my head. What I could wrap around my head was the ski mask, because it was negative 14 degrees outside.
Look at my breath, man. I can't breathe. My esophagus is getting frozen up like a slushy.
I'm cold. I'm so cold.
This is unhumane. These are penguin weather level here.
But despite the freezing conditions, the show went on, and everyone was having fun, including me. This was the last game of the season, Iowa versus Nebraska. Don't know what was on the line, maybe the most boring state title or something like that. But it didn't matter what was on the line. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, I have no clue what's happening on the field. So I'm just trying to see what these people are doing so I can replicate the same energy here. I'm really trying to be a part of them right now. Yeah! Stinks of beer. What the hell? Can we not drink water or something? I mean, it's cold, hot chocolate, coffee, or something. Why beer?
But with all the downsides, I learned a lot on what not to do for my club. As the game went on, however, I did find something positive to include for my team. The Hawkeye Wave is a wholesome and heartwarming tradition where everyone, including fans, coaches, and players, wave to the patients in the children's hospital at the end of the first quarter. This is one of the best traditions in world sports as it signifies the support and encouragement everyone shows to the young patients and their families. That being said, I decided I was going to steal this tradition from my team, but instead, we would wave to the away fans goodbye when we're 3-0 up, signifying they should get the hell out of our stadium. The game went on, and right before halftime, Nebraska scored.
They don't gotta rip it in too, bro.
And after the players went in for the halftime break,
Lock in or get locked out. That's a deep call right there.
I was done. I had to leave. I had no feeling in my toes and had 3 socks on. But before I left, I needed to get some feedback about my chances in making a soccer team.
So, how long have you been a Hawkeye fan?
Since I was like 3 years old, something like that.
Wow, okay.
After finding the Iowa fan was credible enough, I decided to let him in on the plan.
Iowa has a big football fan base here, but what do you think if we had another different type of football here? If Iowa had a soccer team, how would you feel about that?
I think, the fan base would be great as well.
And since my friend here was the first who knew about the plan, that means he's the first ever fan. So I decided to test his ball knowledge.
Bench, start, sell. Benzema, Lewandowski, Suarez.
That's a tough one.
It is, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Prime Eden Hazard or Prime Mo Salah?
Eden Hazard.
You know ball.
Yeah.
You know him. Now this is the final question. It's really important to me. What color is London?
Blue or red?
It's one of them.
I'd go red. Is blue?
I'm finished. The first Iowa Soccer Club supporter is an Arsenal fan.
What tips would you give me for starting my own professional soccer club?
Just work hard and just put in your own work.
You know, there's a quote out there that's all you can do is do what you can. Think about
like
that. For a
that.
second. Think about it.
I like that.
No, think about it again.
It's a good quote.
It's a really good quote because it's like do what you can for all you can It's great.
I left with newfound knowledge on how to make my team successful. I found things to add for the team, and of course after I leave, Iowa makes a comeback with a last-minute free kick. Ah, bins. Oh my gosh. Well, a couple days later, after Iowa won the most boring state title, it was time for a sport I've never watched in my life. Ice hockey. The Iowa Heartlanders are a professional ice hockey team in the minor league. Their home ground is Extreme Arena, which is a venue for many things, like concerts or graduation ceremonies. I mean, the first thing I noticed when I walked in, there was less people in the crowd than my own graduation. Come on, this team is not serious. It ended 0-0 at the end of the first period. I was confused on how this was a successful organization. There's no people in the crowd versus their biggest rival. Their halftime game shows are physics questions, and their mascot looks like a Five Nights at Freddy animatronic. It was all terrible, but soon enough, when the team came back on the field, I was proved wrong.
1-0.
Okay, let's go! 2-0! 2-0 under a minute. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Wow, we are goated. We're so good.
We scored 2 more to make it 5-0. I was learning a lot about the sport. Most important of all, I found what to add for my team.
I don't know we were doing UFC, bro. Yo! No way! Helmets up and everything. Oh my days. Oh my days. Get it out of here! Let's go! This is the John Jones of hockey! Where do you get these people from, bro? Turkmenistan? Kazakhstan? Russia? Alright, bro, this is prime Khabib right here.
One of the worst things that I hate about soccer is that you would get a red card for the softest thing. So what I'll implement for my team is that if there's any refereeing dispute, we're not going to VAR. The 2 captains will put on 8-ounce gloves and fight for the decision.
3, 2, 1.
The Heartlanders took the win home, and I took my new ideas home, but there was one team left to visit later that week. The Hawkeyes basketball team. I'm a big fan of basketball. My favorite NBA team is Toon Squad. But again, I was only here to find ideas to improve my team. And I was enjoying this game. Iowa versus Northwestern, cheering on the boys in yellow, until I heard a rather peculiar chant. Okay, the SpongeBob chant worked. We were cooking, to the point where we reached a 20-point lead. But one thing I noticed is that they did this finger thing when they wanted their team to score a free throw, and yelled when they wanted the other team to miss.
Hey, you're gonna miss! You're gonna miss! You scored.
Yeah, we will not be doing this for penalties. But the reason I was losing my voice over a free throw is because out of nowhere, Northwestern made a comeback. And now we were chasing the game. It was looking bad, but we stayed strong, 1 point down, less than a minute left.
You can't miss. He never misses. He never misses. Please, please. 0.8 seconds left. 2 points down.
Look at me scream my lungs out at a game winner of a team that I don't support, of a sport that I don't watch. This reminds me of why I'm doing all of this. For the passion, the love of the sport, and the community, all coming together. This learning stage was important as a future sports club owner. There was a long way to go, including the most important task.
The branding was really important because that's what everyone associates you by. So I got to work.
And for a club badge, I took some inspiration from my favorite team ever, Chelsea. We love you, Chelsea. We do. We love you, Chelsea. We do. We love you, Chelsea. We do. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. I was really happy with what I came up with for a first draft, so I went ahead and made it official. And now, it was time to put it on a shirt.
For a jersey, we needed something simple yet unique. So I call this Project Cameroon. Nothing short of genius in Cameroon's kit in the 2002 African Cup of Nations. Get those sleeves off, man. With sleeveless jerseys, you have improved aerodynamics, maximum airflow, increased mobility, and people hated on Cameroon. The Federation spokesperson said, they're not shirts, they're vests. Others saying it looked like training tops. And yeah, maybe it did, because Cameroon made it look like a training ground. and ended up winning the whole tournament.
With the perfect kit in mind, I called up my jersey dealer.
Home and away. I'll send the sponsors and logo and everything, just keep the sleeves. And while I waited for that, I needed to create a team social media.
And believe me, I know a lot about running one. 3 years ago, I used to have beef with all of these professional football clubs posting memes.
So I'm gonna be honest here, if I was a Lokomotiv Moscow fan, which I'm so alhamdulillah I'm not, if I was though, I would be disappointed. I'd be disappointed with the management of my club, I'd be disappointed with the social media team, I'd be disappointed with the players. How are they allowing this to go on? They are fourth in the table and they're allowing the slander of their own club. Explain, this is embarrassing, this is embarrassing.
And for that reason, now that I'm in their shoes, I was going to do everything professional. The streets will never forget 1892-93 Albert Einstein. Welcome, I show Speed to Iowa. With a reported fee of $9.99, Speed signs to Iowa on a 5-year deal for $200. Source, Fabrizio Africano. 429 years ago today, LA won our first competitive trophy. Creating the social media was a success. All I had to do now was wait for a text from my jersey dealer.
Appreciate it.
I looked at the jerseys and they were perfect. Shout out the dealer's sibling, new brand, and already making these high quality pieces.
I was so excited, I had to show my friends and get their feedback. I'm here today to show you my home and away kit for my new MLS team. We're not in the MLS yet, but we're about to reach it.
How are you gonna reach it?
We'll worry about that later. The home kit for me is classy, simple. And the away kit is quite the same, but blue. No more sleeves. Sleeveless jersey. Wait, crazy? Why crazy?
This looks like a basketball jersey, man.
More mobility for the arms. More mobility for the arms. One of them ones.
You gonna punch the other player?
No. Look at the badge. Look at the badge. Iowa Soccer Club. We might change it to football club if we get canceled by the UK.
As you can see, the details. The corn, the cob,
No.
the snowflake.
The details, the blue, the YouTube.
Okay, nah, I like it.
Okay. Sponsored by Adidas.
Bro.
It's a French manufacturer. It's Adidas.
Adios, bro. What is this? Oh my goodness. Adios again.
Adidas.
All right. It's hard. I like it.
I appreciate it. You were laughing a lot, a little too much.
Nah, I like it.
Like the Frizio 17. Oh. It's my number because like 10 Messi, 7 Ronaldo. I have
You have the skills of both of them.
yeah, not the skills. It's more like
The aura.
the autism.
I think they're gonna sell a lot.
Well, I think so as well. You like them?
I like it.
Are you gonna show up to our games?
I will think about it.
Okay. Are you gonna show up to our games?
Of course.
You wanna play for the team?
50 million?
Yeah, no, not 50 million. It was $50.
The team's jerseys were lovely, social media was up and running, but it was time to get to the most difficult part, finding experienced players for the club.
I had everything to do with the branding ready, but my friend here reminded me that I needed to find players for the team. A couple days ago, I tried to sign my first player, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, it was way too cold.
So I decided to suit up and go to an indoor field to recruit some players. We're here in an indoor turf, okay? And we're here to scout some real talent. We've got everyone, ranging from ages 7 to ages 35. So we've got the uncles that are married with 5 children, but you also got the kids that are still in 6th grade. So this is perfect because right now we're starting off. We need people, okay? It doesn't matter who it is, we need good players. Name a player you would describe your play style to.
Gotta say Neymar, De Bruyne, Zidane.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Can I do multiple?
And what about you?
I play soccer. Ronaldo. Or Ronaldo. Style.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
These players weren't taking it seriously at all. And yeah, you could say they're kids, but you know who else is a kid? Lamine Yamal. That guy was 16 carrying his country in the Euros. I need to find Iowa Soccer Club's Lamine Yamal.
As you can see, they don't have cleats on. I don't know why. There's no intensity whatsoever, you know? These guys are playing like they're having fun. We don't need that. What kind of skill move is that? Brother, why are you dancing? What? You're getting signed, bro. You're getting signed.
And after signing a couple players, we switched over to a real man's game, World Cup.
Oh my days. What are you talking about? I'm not editing anything out. These guys have no future in world football. They can stick to this, I think. You know what? Let me get in goal. I'll save everything. Ah! Defend. You gotta block the ball. What are you doing? Hey, press him, press him.
Chat, clip this, chat, clip this.
It's not a live stream, buddy. It wasn't lucky, bro. He smashed it in. I think you should be in the Japanese national team. Mohamed Naruto. Ooh, Jude Bellingham. Oh my days. Jude Bellingham from Timu. Jude Bellingham from Timu is getting signed tomorrow. Here we have the U18. So hopefully we can find more talents there. Actually, I'm gonna leave right now. I don't think I need to be goalie anymore. They can figure that out by themselves. So let's go check these guys out.
But with the older players, I came up with a different strategy. One where it required me to put on my indoor shoes.
When I play, I can see on the pitch who's cooking me. And then I can sign the person that's cooking me. Wow, what a great idea.
And I had a point to prove. I'm not gonna sit around and judge. If I want to be the greatest recruiter, I must be able to play well. And being on the pitch helped, because it showed me the intensity of which these players play in. And yeah, Preston with a suit on looks kind of goofy, but after a couple minutes, I was able to open up the scoring sheet. 1-0. The other team was having most of the possession, but that didn't matter. Like Mourinho once said, they can take the ball home, I take the 3 points.
Oh my god.
But after that first goal went in, it started raining goals.
Yeah! Hat-trick hero, man. 3-0.
3-0, hat-trick. The game was over for me, man. I started conversating with the ops.
Have you been on OG Fortnite lately?
But after they scored a consolation goal and my teammate scored from a corner, the full-time whistle blew.
That was a good shift, attacking and defending. You might get signed to the team.
And we won.
Well, I think it's been a very successful day at the office. I think I got a couple talents to sign, as well as, I proved to them that a recruiter isn't always just someone who just sits on the couch, eats Doritos, and be like, yeah, this guy's good. I scored a hat trick today. That would be a 10.0 on pro clubs. Look, my suit is sweating. I've never seen sweat on a suit before. Look at this, bro. Like, that one Messi celebration versus Real Madrid where he scored the last minute winner and did this? Bro, I'm doing that. I'm doing this. He's not getting signed. But anyways, as I said,
What I heard just a few seconds ago.
I said you're not getting signed to my team.
Why not?
Because
No, think about it. Just think about it.
what's that?
Just think about it, bro.
Do you want to play striker or left winger?
With the starting lineup now, it was finally time to join the MLS. But when I was looking to get in contact with them, I found out that it takes a really long time to join the league. Charlotte FC, who joined in 2022, first led an effort for an expansion 5 years before that. And the most recent team in the MLS, St. Louis FC, tried to first join the league in 2008. I was a baby. I was saying, goo gaga, they tried to join the league, and they only were able to last year. If that's the kind of long game we have to play, we're gonna have to start somewhere small. Because I was desperate to have a team. I can't wait 15 years. I'm probably not gonna have a hairline by then. So as I was looking for solutions, I found the UPSL. The UPSL, or the United Premier Soccer League, is a national league for young players, offering a pathway to professional football careers. But what people don't know, it's technically a 4th-tier professional league. Which means if we can enter this league, we could dominate and build the franchise until we're big enough for the MLS expansion. So after officially submitting my team into the league, I got a call from both a conference manager and a co-founder of the UPSL.
What I'm looking at is amazing and was just wanted to hear you out and see what your interests were. This is a good platform for individuals who want to achieve big things and make that happen and make that footprint. So that's just my spiel for the UPSL.
And this was a big moment for me, so there was no room for jokes. I had to take this seriously. Like the organization itself, I think it'll hugely benefit from the addition of an Iowa team. We have so many fobs coming in every day,
and they don't really have a soccer community to be a part of. You know, kids are in the streets, you know, like they don't know what they're doing, and sometimes if they find a passion, a lot of the problems with the youth can be solved, you know, when it comes to violence and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I live in the suburbs, but we still get shootings sometimes in July 4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have a great opportunity. You hit it on the head. You're gonna build a nice fan base, and you'll be able to operate profitably, lure investment and sponsorship.
Exactly. Like, we have a football team, probably the worst team in college football 25. We have a hockey team. No one shows up to those games. We have a basketball team as well for college, and they basically just lose a 20-point lead and then come back, buzzer beater, and everyone forgets they actually played terrible. So, you know, a soccer team is gonna have someone's aunt call off work just to show up to the game.
What league are you playing in now?
We're playing in the, like, Pro Clubs League. The calls were going great. We discussed other options like the second division right under the MLS, but that idea quickly left my head.
You'll find that the USL is a different animal because it's a professional league. So, you know, you're talking like $5 million, $10 million price tags on their franchises.
I already have ideas for, like, revenue streams, you know, like the merch will go crazy. I have an idea for a Iowa Soccer Club Thobe.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, absolutely. And you could do it. Do you currently have a website?
At the moment, no. We have a Instagram though.
Oh yeah. Can I follow you guys? Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Sure. What's your Instagram?
I'll text you the link because the
Okay,
handle is just long.
No worries,
Yeah.
man.
And then all you got to do is bring in some sponsors to cover that nut, and then the rest is profit.
Yeah, we already have a sponsorship actually. It's called Adios.
Okay.
You probably never heard of it, but yeah, they're really kind of part of the project that we're building. We were getting close to the dream of becoming a professional club, but I needed to know one more thing. Our jerseys are sleeveless, kind of like a basketball jersey. Would that be allowed, do you think?
Probably not.
Oh, look, fair enough.
You have a big dream, and it's very achievable. And if you can achieve this level, you can achieve it above and beyond. And making the dream a reality. Eventually, you will do what you really want to do.
I think we did it. While I was taking a nap over here, I got an email saying Iowa Soccer Club's inquiry has been accepted.
I even got a second email of the rulebook titled "Good evening, club owner / president / admin."
We finally did it. We joined the UPSL. So the real journey began here. To take Iowa Soccer Club from the 4th division all the way up to the 1st division someday.
Dang, what time is it? I slept playing career mode? Bro, is that Jude Bellingham from Timu? Yo, and that's Muhammad Naruto. What a weird dream that was.